Hey there, this is a 2022 Forest River Rockwood Mini Lite 2509S. For the new 2022 year, you're going to see a lot of changes on this, but your dry weight is going to be 5,300 pounds, GV rating of 6,869 pounds, hitch weight 709 pounds, exterior height 10 foot 11 inches with a length of 25 foot 11 inches. 52-gallon fresh tank, 30-gallon black tank, 30-gallon gray tank with an 18-foot awning. Hey y'all, Eric over here at RV Wholesalers, and today we're going to go over the 2022 Rockwood Mini Lite. This is the 2509S. It has the double bunks in the back, and we'll get to all that in just a second. A couple things I'd like to tell you about the 2022 change is Rockwood is now adding the 190 watt solar panel standard on the roof, where before it was just an option. Now it's actually a standard, and you can even expand that now as an option straight from Rockwood to put an additional 190 watt panel on the roof for all your solar needs. A couple of other things are changing, some other things like minor color changes, not really any design layout changes this year, but there is some minor color changes. When you talk to your salesman on it, make sure you ask them what the new colors are. They're closely identical to what they are now, just different names and things like that. A couple of shades lighter or darker. So let's get to it. So the 2509, practically unchanged from last year. You have your new front molded cap with the inset windshield. It's going to help dramatically reduce on the amount of windshield breakages that you used to get in the old 2019 model. They inset the windshield a little bit so that it's not catching as many rocks or anything like that. So huge feature that they're continuing on for this year. You can see on this one, it has the option for the double batteries, the second battery. So you can see it has a 2 battery box back here, 30-pound propane cylinders, power tongue jack. This thing's going to be set up to really maximize the amount of solar power that they're going to be able to store in on this unit. Coming down the side here on the 2509, being that this is a Murphy bed model, you actually do get a true pass-through storage. Now, a lot of you out there may have had a Murphy bed RV before, and you always lose out on that one big thing, the pass-through storage. But the way that they have designed the new Murphy bed in the 2022 Mini Lites is that you actually do get a dedicated pass-through storage, and you can see that your inside table fits in there. You have plenty of room for your gear, roadside kits, leveling blocks. Everything can be really easily accessible through your pass-through storage. Moving back, you still have your solid triple steps that Rockwood has kind of pioneered into the industry with Lippert components, and they're not going anywhere. They have a built-in strut, so they're really easy to raise up and down, so you don't have to carry the weight up, you don't have to carry the weight down. It is strut assisted, so it's actually very easy. Tinted glass, frameless windows, always a very nice feature on the Rockwoods. You know, this is going to prevent you from getting that kind of those ugly black stains that come down from the windows when you have those huge black rubber seals that go around. Nice feature. Moving on back here, you actually see on the side that everybody's kind of come to love about a Rockwood is that they have this little outside hanger that you can hang your griddle on. There's a whole bracket and everything that you can hang the griddle. A lot of trailers kind of adopted that idea, but Rockwood was definitely the first one to do it. You actually do get a griddle as a standard feature in this, and you have a place to hang it. Outside entertainment system, you have 2 110 GFCI plugs out here, cable or satellite hookup right there, TV mount. Definitely everything you're ever going to need for outdoor entertainment underneath the huge awning. So even your outside kitchen on a lot of models, you know that the outside kitchen typically isn't covered by the awning, but Rockwood thinks about that kind of stuff for you guys being that, you know, you're outside cooking, you want some shade, here you go. It's all under the awning. There, you don't have to worry about baking out here in the sun when you're trying to cook breakfast or anything like that. And with the outside kitchen, you have your 2-burner propane stove on a slider, and you also get your 1.8 cubic foot refrigerator for your drinks, keep things cold while you're prepping food before they go on the griddle. You have a nice little spot for all that right there. Coming back here also, you get your outside shower for prepping your meat, prepping and washing your hands, or just kind of overall cleanliness. If kids are out there catching all the mud and stuff, you can go and hose them down right back here. Nice feature to have it right next to the outside kitchen, and you even get a longer kind of a spiral hose that goes with it, to where you don't have to wash all the mud off the kids right next to your cooking area. I'd also want to take a minute here to let you guys know about all of our social media. We are on all platforms. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We have a lot of great content out there on our YouTube page specifically. We're building up a lot of content out there on our TikTok page, Facebook, Instagram. We've been putting content on there for several years. Go ahead and check us out. Give us a subscribe, because I know you're going to like the rest of this video. Give it a like, and give us a follow. Moving to the back of the trailer here. Roof ladder, backup camera prep, spare tire, 2-inch receiver on the back for a bike rack, motorized cart rack, something like that. If you ever needed to take that along, you have the hitch to be able to do that. And also you have your rear bumper, where most people will commonly put their sewage line right in there. You just you can take off the rear caps back here and put your sewage line right in there. It's kind of a popular spot, and I think the manufacturers actually make it that way to make it super easy for you. Coming around on the park side of the trailer, your park side of the trailer is going to have all of your plug-ins, all of your dump valves, all the other stuff. The other side of the trailer, that's your camp side of the trailer. So over here on the park side of the trailer, you have your gray holding tank outlet. You have another outside shower, black tank flush, city water connection, and cable and satellite hookups, and antifreeze inlet right there. Very convenient for you to get to it right away. Up here on the side of the slide, you actually get this nice little storage door. This storage is actually as high as the slide, so this is going to be a nice feature for you to stow kind of bigger or longer things. Like, first thing that comes to mind with me on something like this is that you're easily going to be able to stow fishing poles in here, maybe an easy up if the huge awning isn't enough shade space for you already. You can put that in there. You can put your stand-up chairs in there. All kinds of stuff can fit in this storage pocket right here. Coming in here to the 2509S, very wide open layout for the size of the trailer. This is one of the reasons why it's so popular, is that when you walk in, nothing is congested. It's nice and wide open. You have a lot of storage space everywhere. You have privacy to keep the kids from just staring at you while you sleep, because we all know they do that. And opening up your curtain, you get your Murphy bed, footrest sofa. This is something new that they've added, to where you can actually pull up the leg rest on here and here, and it also jackknifes flat for the bed operation. Now, as I was saying about the footrest sofa here, you know, it's just a little trigger pull, and those actually come up for a footrest. They're not a recliner. It's just the sofa with the footrest, but it also jackknifes down to where you can actually use your Murphy bed. Bringing the Murphy bed down, it is very easy to do as one person. You know, I will say watch your hand when you bring it down, because this actually does fold forward. And if you heard that, it actually locks into place, so that way when it's down you can actually lift it up when it's locked into place right here. 60 by 80 queen Murphy bed. You have bedside storage, bedside windows, 110 outlets and USBs on the head over there, and then you have those over here. And then of course you get like a little small rack down here for you know, smaller things, and you can stow your shoes up underneath the bed there. Bringing it back up, it's just as easy as it went down. And then you slide that in. And then slide that in. And then you'll grab your sofa and jackknife it back. And that's how you use the Murphy bed in this. It's pretty easy. It's almost a one-hand operation or a one-person operation. Not difficult at all. So anybody out there that's thinking that, oh, I don't want to mess with it, it takes seconds to operate a Murphy bed, and you might actually be very happy with the space that you gain with that Murphy bed. Over here in the slide, you get, first off, nice orientation of the slide. Nothing's all like pressed up against each other. It actually has a very wide open feel. Next to you know, your back window and your side window, they have the day-night roller shades. This is an additional option that you can get on the Mini Lite. You just give it a little tug on the bottom and it rolls up by itself. This is the theater seat option. So you actually get your cup holders there in the middle. It's a power recline option. So your buttons are right there, over there on that side, and you also get a 110 plug, 2 USBs, and your cup holders right there. Next to it, you get a nice big cupboard right here, and floor and 3 shelves, and those are about 15 inches deep. So you get a lot of space right in there for anything you're really going to have to put in there. Coming back here into the kitchen area, nice features right in here. You get a double stainless sink with cutting board, drying rack, nice residential fixtures. TV placement, it's on a swivel mount, so you can kind of move it in and out wherever you might want to put that. You get a power post right here. Has 2 GFCI plugs, 2 USBs, and it stows down just with the push of this red button, and then you stow it right there. 3-burner stove and the Magic Chef oven underneath. You get a lot of space in there for cooking. So if you're going to be in this thing for a long weekend and you actually want to make a good meal in here, you have the space to do that. We've also got the nice stainless steel Magic Chef microwave. A lot of space in there for an RV microwave. So you have definitely all the space you're going to need for all your cooking needs. It's all taken care of. And one additional feature that I did want to point out with the Rockwood is that you get this nice countertop extension over here. You just fold that up and you got an extra spot over here for prepping your food, you know, putting some fixings out, anything like that. And it actually does fold up very easily, and it stows right back down. Back here with the refrigerator, this used to be the 12-volt refrigerator last year was the standard option, but you had to get it with the solar, otherwise it would have been the gas electric. So with this, the new setup is the 12-volt refrigerator. It's the 12.7 cubic foot refrigerator that is ran via inverter from the batteries that gets charged from the solar panel. And as we were talking about the solar earlier, you can actually expand that solar to kind of go off grid for extended amount of time. Opening it up, you actually do get a lot of space in here, and your freezer as well. And this trailer hasn't been plugged in for very long, and I know you can't tell it out there, but you can maybe see the fog rolling out of here. Is that it actually gets cold very quickly, and that's a nice feature that whenever you guys want to get going, it doesn't take long. Just pack up and go. One other feature that you get with any Rockwood product is that they actually come standard with your truck system technologies, tire pressure monitoring system. So the wheels already have the tire pressure monitors installed on them. This is going to be your little display that you put up in your vehicle. It measures tire pressure, it measures heat. There's built-in warnings that'll tell you, hey man, this tire's getting really hot. So this is a nice standard feature that comes with any Rockwood product. Very nice for those that want to keep a really good solid look at what everything's doing, so you can enjoy your camper for years to come. Coming back here to the bunk area of the trailer, you'll see the double over double bunks. Now you get your ladder, you get double size, and if you go ahead and pull the ladder out of the way, most will just stow it right up here. Or if you have any leftover room up in your passenger storage, it fits very well up there too. And moving down here, you actually get more storage space, like for bicycles, for maybe your inflatable kayak, or if you brought an inflatable mattress to bring, one of the kids' friends along. You have all the space you need right here to stow all that. The boxes you see down there, that's going to be your griddle and the cooktop that comes for the griddle that I was talking about earlier outside. Coming into the bathroom here, you'll see that you have the standard feature of a porcelain toilet here as for a Rockwood, foot operated. You have a nice medicine cabinet with the mirror on the door, big sink, nice window right there for some more natural lighting, as well as a skylight for the shower. Max air ventilation fan is actually standard. There is an option where you can add one up over the bed in this unit. And then the shower, it's a shower tub combo with the shower miser. A lot of you are unfamiliar with what a shower miser is that you can flip the switch, let it recycle all the water back to the tank until it gets warm through the water heater. So that way you're not wasting water while you're waiting on it to warm up. Quick part with that though, if you are on city water, you want to make sure that you that you just let it keep running, because if you turn the shower miser on with city water, it will actually overflow your tanks. And over here you have your Bluetooth radio, CD player, all your entertainment. You actually have two zones, inside, outside, or you can run both sets of speakers at the same time. And then next to it you have your control panel. So these are all the switches for your interior lighting, exterior lighting, awnings, your step lighting. You have switches for your slides. You have switches for your heated tanks, which are actually standard for 2022 now. Water heater, water pump, and you can also check your levels. And then below it you actually see the Go Power control panel. It's a digital readout that shows you what your solar's doing, and there is a built-in USB port so you can actually data log your solar inputs and outputs. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm really happy I was able to show you this Rockwood, the 2509S. If you're interested in this, give us a call over here at RV Wholesalers. My name's Eric. My extension is 145, and our number is 877-877-4494. Check us out on social media. Give us a like. We'll see you later.